I got two bold predictions with the new what do you call it? The new leadership in WWE. One of them is entrances are about to get fucking badass for a lot of people, especially at Mania. It's going to be crazy. And two, one guarantee for me, return at WrestleMania is going to be Poppy for at least one entrance. Who knows? Who knows who? But we're getting a Poppy entrance.
Do you think Poppy will record a new theme song for us?
Oh, dude, that would be sweet, man. How that would fucking be awesome to get a new Raw theme from Poppy.
Fuck
The
Raw.
return no one saw coming. Jim Jones.
Fuck Raw. Who needs a
Yes.
new Raw theme? We need a new. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Such Good Shoot, the Johners Podcasting Network, and on occasion, Shooting Shit are proud to bring to you the dumbest wrestling podcast in wrestling podcastdom. Well,
Wait,
maybe.
Yeah, does fucking
there may be one or two out there that are worse.
What about Just Incredible? Does he have a podcast still? That might be.
I don't know. Is he out of jail? Is he in jail? I don't know what's up with him.
Probably
taking that shit.
It's probably still in the bathroom.
But we're Such Good Shoot. That's Isaac. That's Shane. I'm fucking Dozer.
I'm Isaac. That's Shane. But you're close. That was close.
No, I pointed straight up to you.
That's Shane.
Yeah, but you pointed to Isaac. It was just a mess, Dozer. It's fine.
God damn it. I even have my camera reversed, so when I point, I will always point to Isaac when I want to point to Isaac, but I just read the names wrong. Fucking, I'm not even dyslexic.
Yeah, you keep pointing to Shane. It's like your shit's right. That's Shane.
No, for me, that's Isaac.
That's Shane. That's weird.
Shane. Me, Shane.
Yeah. Backwards, very backwards. All weird. Well, anyway, what are you drinking tonight that's got you fucking flipped your vision?
Tonight, I am drinking Pineapple Whip.
Oh, nice. You were saying that's what you were talking about when I hopped on. All right.
Out of Center of the Universe Brewing Company in Ashland, Virginia. You know, it's a Disney joke off of the old Dole Whip. It's not quite what I expected. It's not a bad beer, but it's like a more traditional, lighter ale with hints of pineapple and cream. I thought they may have put a little lactose in it, or I said sour. Shane brought up lactose, which is what I really meant. Or, maybe a little bit of a hazy IPA thing going with it, but no, it's just a beer with hints of pineapple.
Hell yeah. Shane, what you got going, man?
Hold on. I gotta pull the name up. I have not even tasted it yet. However, I do have this very nice, authentic one-of-one Sam Adams glass.
Oh,
never before seen. In this
is there anything on the other side? Mine just is
Oh no! It's 100% the same glass.
No, this one has the Red Sox shit on the back.
Oh no shit, man! Yours is cooler than mine, but it's
no, it isn't because Red Sox do kind of.
Brewdog versus Evil Twin roller coaster. It's a double oatmeal stout.
Damn! Ooh. All right, going heavy. Well, I'm gonna take a shot. I'm still drinking my strawberry lime tequila because it's delicious, and I pulled it out at the perfect time, so it's just like coming from slush to liquid right now.
And while he takes that shot, Shane.
Wait, hold on. I got one more here. I'm drinking an actual beer tonight, dude. I'm drinking a Switchback. It's a Vermont. It's a 6-week lager. 100% unfiltered. 100% naturally conditioned premium lager. Lagered 6 weeks. Let's take a quick peek.
Ain't no fake titties on that one.
you go. There you go. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Nice.
it looks like beer.
Yeah, it's nice and cloudy and delicious. All right, let's go.
Right. Shane,
Thank you, sir.
what's the chic of the week?
Oh, boy, I'll tell you.
Oh, you want to know? I'll fucking tell you, pal.
Oh boy, will I ever tell you?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh, here Sheik comes. Watch out, boy. He'll suplex you, break your back, make you humble, and chew you up.
Damn, I didn't realize
It's
he's like a rapper now.
Oh, here she comes.
God damn, when did he start getting Max Caster to write his tweets?
That'd be
Isaac?
Can you imagine?
I gotta find it. Hold on. We're not. I'm not quite there yet. But we're getting there.
You figure that out. Can I imagine what, Shane?
If Max Caster was the one who's been managing the Iron Sheik for like that's real.
There's not nearly enough. Yo, listen. Sounds like fucking Navi from Ocarina of Time. Listen.
I never played
God.
Ocarina. Oh no.
You never played Ocarina of Time?
All right. Instagram, great colleague of the week. Here he is, the man.
The fuck?
Hello, guy. Wish you all my fans happy Raksha Bandhan.
God damn, dude, his Instagram is on point, man. There's some it's a Indian holiday of some sort that he's celebrating with 2 glasses of water that he's stone cold smacked. God damn, dude. The man is incredible. I've never seen someone who's like 80% of his Instagram is just him walking towards the camera.
The amazing thing is, he might very well be more entertaining on Instagram than he ever was in WWE.
Oh, way more. It's perfect.
And the
It's
Instagram
perfect.
makes no sense. Things just happen. And they keep happening, but there's never any context that I can ascertain.
You have to speak Indian to fucking understand. Like, it's got to be it. Like, and
You
even
got
then, like, it seems like there's like a continual storyline happening somehow, like through Instagram.
You got the fat
Lives.
dude who always gets beat up.
You got the
the little dude that always gets beat up.
You got the 2 military guys. There's 2
Sometimes they're
guys.
in ring, but usually they're just like wandering around ringside and yelling at people. There's very rarely any actual like wrestling that happens.
There are a few matches that they'll post segments of, but very rarely are they any good. It's pretty bad usually.
Maybe we need to get Prem on this.
Does he speak Indian? Yeah, that's just racist. All right, cool. All right, man. Cheers.
Boppity boopy, beepity boppity boopity boppy.
Just because you have a mustache doesn't mean you speak Italian.
Just because I am Italian doesn't mean I speak Italian.
Facts.
So,
oh man,
anyone watch wrestling this week?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I watched Raw.
The first
Raw was
2 hours of Raw.
Yeah, Raw was all right. Raw had some good stuff in it. It had some bad stuff in it. I think more good than bad again.
I mean, honestly, I didn't really think anything was bad in the first 2 hours. I hopped off right before the almost segment. But
yeah, I mean, that was just a big man squash match. That was pretty bad. Almost sucks. But the Dexter Loomis thing was cool. Like the way they did it, like I saw people on Twitter like all over talking about why I think I even shared the picture in a group chat of people be like, is anyone to talk about the fact there's a car crash in the back? Like,
I didn't even notice it live. I didn't notice it at all.
I didn't know. And then there was like that second backstage segment later where like Bailey's there and security guards go fucking running by and everyone's sort of like, huh? And then the way they did it at the end, like where they almost, like barely mention it, but those cops are like, they were real cops. And yeah, it looked fucking good, man.
And I think the biggest and most important thing about all that, none of it was spoon-fed to you.
Nope. They didn't even mention it till the end.
Yeah,
and
there's
they barely even said Dexter Loomis. Is that Dexter? And they're like, what the hell? Yeah, it was really well done. And I was like, wow, okay,
there's
cool.
a
Like it,
lot of there's a
there's a
lot of
hook.
rumors that Indy Hartwell will come up soon, and then they'll resume the Index thing.
All
And
right.
then they'll kind of start following Austin Theory around a little bit and kind of tease attacking him,
wet.
but then the big payoff is Johnny and Candace coming back and helping helping Austin Theory cash in and then resuming the way.
Wow. There's like there's a lot of possibilities. Like if they wanted to build like a tag team division right now, like a solid main roster tag team division, they have like so many opportunities right now to like reunite some really good teams. I mean, you could get, you get DIY back together. Shit.
Yeah, well, the problem is 2 of these great teams both involve the same dude.
Yeah.
Johnny,
Yeah.
do double duty.
Yeah.
Oh
I'd
my
rather see
God.
DIY, but
You have Johnny and Ciampa as the Raw Tag Team Champions. And then you have Johnny and Austin, Theory,
Theory. Yeah.
as the SmackDown Tag Team Champions.
That'd be pretty badass for him.
And have him 1 week wear the wrong fucking belt out.
Who cares? Fuck those belts.
Fuck them
Raw
belts.
was pretty good. I didn't watch it last week. I didn't watch SmackDown last week either. But like the predominant thing I've seen and what I felt watching it is that everything that happened at least had a purpose. Like they had something in mind with the end, and they had something that they were at least building towards. There was nothing that I was just like, why the fuck? Like, why is this happening? Like,
and that Gargano Lashley match was legit, or the Ciampa Lashley match was legit fucking good. Like for a Raw match,
it was a really just solid match. Sure,
it was a really solid match. The Miz and fucking Chad Gable put on a great match too. Later on in the night,
They suddenly realized they still have 150 wrestlers under contract.
Yeah, I can't even remember what the main event was, but it wasn't bad.
That was the main event was the Miz. Wasn't it AJ Styles?
I'd have to look it up, but I mean, it wasn't bad. Yeah, it might have been AJ and
the Miz.
In the mid, no, because I thought, yeah, no, I think that's right. Yeah, but I mean, Chad Gable and Dolph Ziggler together put on a hell of a fucking match for TV, and no, but I mean that's it. Like that's what you have to do to make a good like wrestling program is let the guys who are good at wrestling wrestle each other, like give them a reason to wrestle. And it's like it's so simple, and yet like that's all they've really done so far. They gave Bailey and Io and God, what's her name?
Dakota
Kai. Fucking a shit ton of TV time.
Yeah, I was gonna say they were plastered all over the show. The whole intro vignette was about them. The first 15 minutes was their promo and confrontation. They then had
multiple backstage.
I was gonna say another couple backstage interviews.
I think they had 2 other backstage interviews on the night.
At least one.
No, they had one later on when all the guards came rushing by too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they had 2 backstage things, and no, I mean they're featured super heavily right now, and they have been since SummerSlam, and yeah, it's awesome because I mean honestly, like Io might have been the most underutilized female talent on their roster.
And
I mean, she never really made it to the main roster. That's the thing. Yeah,
she was by the hair of her chinny chin of leaving when her contract expired soon.
Yeah, but I mean, still, like she's been under WWE contract for fucking years now.
I mean, sure. I mean, she dominated NXT, but
yeah, but I mean, she's good enough to be anywhere. Like, she should be putting on matches with fucking Bianca Belair and fucking all of them, you know, like, and that she could put on a fucking banger of a match with any of those ladies.
Yeah. But
Sure.
no, we just had to use Charlotte for everything.
Do you think her time in WWE is about to be cut back a lot? And not like cut short, but like, do you think her push is not going to
Sure.
be as strong as it was?
Sure. Yes. Absolutely.
She is not going to be the single focal point of the women's division.
I mean,
I
that's wild.
honestly wouldn't be surprised if, like, again, I don't know her as a person, obviously, but she's Nature Boy's daughter, and there's been a lot of yeah.
Bring back Virgil. Meat Sauce is not doing too well, last I heard.
We could bring back a Virgil-like character. I wouldn't bring back Virgil.
Yeah,
but anyways, I wouldn't be surprised if she started hardballing for a contract and just left. I mean, I don't know if there's anywhere in the world that would pay her enough to.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think at least as it stands, Tony's not going to pay the women truly what they need because the women aren't showcased enough on their shows yet.
Yeah.
To demand the high pay.
Do you?
Rumor is that they're going to start doing a 1 hour just all women show a week. I highly doubt that that'll be on network television, but at the very least, it would be on YouTube, which is better than nothing.
But it certainly doesn't elevate the division, and if anything, it makes it seem more bootleg. I don't know if you showcase the men on primetime TV and the women on a fucking YouTube show. I don't know, dude.
I mean, but like they also have Dark Elevation and Dark, which also both have women's matches as well. This would just be a dedicated women's.
Yeah, I just feel like the like Dark Elevation and all those shows are like bootleg shows too for them.
They're Heat and Velocity.
Yeah, not to trash on them, but it's not. It doesn't make like the show, like the people who appear on those shows are not their top talent.
The best thing, because I went through about a month where I watched both shows all month. And the best thing that was consistent about those shows was the ever-changing commentary shit show they had going on.
Yeah, that's always fun.
The one day that it was like Mark Henry, Taz, and the Big Show. It was gone. There was no control. It was chaos.
It sounds really funny, actually.
Yeah, now with Excalibur and Taz, and it's still the best because Excalibur doesn't have his announcing voice on, so his voice is just like really hoarse and like, you know, like soft, and then Taz just says stuff to him and it breaks him.
Taz is good at that. The I'm wondering, do you think that? So obviously, the board of directors have been investigating this whole Vince thing for a while. Stephanie stepped down probably because of that. The whole Sasha thing came after that. Am I wrong?
I don't.
Sasha leaving?
I think Sasha. I don't remember.
I feel like that came after. Do you think that there's a chance that Triple H reached out to her and said, "Listen, don't sign anything"?
No.
There's going to be some change.
No.
Hold out.
0%.
I think WWE paid her out well to make sure that she did not take another televised wrestling gig for several years. Because she was, according to like the dirt sheets and all, she was not interested in a match till at least January. Which makes me think that, yeah, she had the authority to go charge way too much to go do a fan fest, but she could not go and do AEW TV or MLW even.
Yeah, I don't know. I part of me thinks that there was like Triple H reached out to a couple people that he really like wanted to make sure didn't end up signing someplace and him losing the shot, because I think he saw what was coming and was going to try and make moves down the road. But I could be completely wrong about that.
part of me wants to say yes, but also part of me says they would have kept, given that the people being investigated were laryngitis, Vinnie Mac, you really can't tell many people what's going on and trust them with any level of confidentiality.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, especially when it's the dude's son-in-law. I mean, again, you
Well, I
have
don't.
to,
And daughter.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't think they're telling any of the secrets. I think that they're just saying, just hold off for a while.
Look,
Don't sign.
I can't believe I'm going to advocate for this. But if we're going to go through all this, and, you know, we're already in the middle of this. Yeah, I think it's time for one little, like, segment. Bring back Shane. And have
Shane's
him,
right there.
McMahon, Shane
Here
O'Mac.
comes the money.
And have him go, see, this was what was in that fucking box.
Dude, that was the weirdest shit. And it was such like it was such a strong segment. Like I remember watching it and like it almost felt like too intense and too real, you know what I mean?
But then Shane loses. We never find out what was in the box. And
Which
he's
was
still
the-
got to be the GM. Like, none of it made sense.
Yeah, nothing mattered, dude. It was so fucked after he had that match with Undertaker at WrestleMania that you're just like, why is he having a match with Undertaker for this?
But the box was before the match.
That was
in the middle of Taker, wasn't it? Yeah, it was him versus.
That was no, but wasn't that like part of the stipulation is that if fucking Shane loses, Vince gets the lockbox.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then
Shane will not be. Yeah, Shane will not be. And then the next night, it's like, oh, you did so well. You're gonna be.
I'm so proud of you, son.
Like, give me the payoff to that storyline. Like, you know, 5 years later, we got the payoff to the anonymous GM. Okay, it was Hornswoggle. It was a Boonswoggle.
Oh my God. Wouldn't that be great if they opened the lockbox and it was Hornswoggle in there? Yeah.
Old Hornswoggle.
Yeah, the music hits. He's just been in that little lockbox.
The little bastard.
It's me. It was me all along. Yeah. No, man. Kevin Dunn, he's gone soon.
No, he's not.
He's gone soon. Give it a year at the most.
That's not soon.
That's soon, dude. I'm fucking almost 40. That's pretty soon to me.
It ain't soon. And look, they got to maintain some stability. The production quality is the one thing they've always had. Yeah, we hate the jump cuts, but their production quality is still better than most things.
Good production for sure. Yeah, I don't know. Fuck Kevin Dunn, but at least he doesn't have any like power anymore.
Oh, and dude, and you could tell there was like 22 camera cuts and like an 18-second brawl on Raw.
It was what? It was 29 and camera cuts in 40 seconds.
Okay.
And yeah, and it's so funny because I'll probably bring it up again later, but it's just like it literally is the old DX entrance. Like anytime he's fucking like has his way. And it's just like, oh my God, it's like watching a fucking Jason Bourne fight. You know,
Yeah.
It's just all shaky cam and cuts.
No, I mean, through the entire brawl, I had no clue who was doing what because it was just like different angles of different people or the same people just flying, just colorful hair everywhere. Like,
it was brutal. It was,
and like half the time the cameramen are like slightly tilting the camera, so.
No, I mean like the goal was to make it feel chaotic. It felt nauseating. It didn't feel chaotic.
No, it was definitely chaotic. I mean, they accomplished chaotic.
Oof.
Speaking about chaotic.
Okay, chaos in the Boston.
I was going to go with chaos theory from Jurassic Park, but we could also go with Mania.
God, Jeff Goldblum. Jeff Goldblum, what a fucking animal. I love that man. He was so good in Jurassic Park Dominion.
Oh.
That movie sucks so hard, and Jeff Goldblum fucking ruled. Like every single scene he was in.
I enjoyed Dominion, despite the fact that every minute and a half it had to buffer because Plex server.
Yeah, a lot of people are probably using it. Yeah, I mean, it was better than the other two new ones, that's for sure. But
No, the first new one I enjoyed. The second new one I didn't even watch.
that
I
was
didn't
pretty
miss
bad.
it.
Skipped.
Third one was pretty good. First one was so dumb, dude. I couldn't get past the fact that they lost a giant dinosaur, and so their like plan was to walk into this pen that it obviously couldn't have escaped out of and leave the door wide open.
The fact that the containment plan for these dinosaurs did not include high explosives at any point.
Yeah, I mean, it's always been a sketchy business plan at best, but that's what makes it realistic.
Who's
bare
the bigger
bare minimum?
Who's the bigger carny? John Hammond or Vince McMahon?
Elon Musk.
Well, yes.
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. I love Chinese Elon Musk. That dude's fucking the best. All right, WrestleMania 14 from Boston, live from Boston. We're fucking Boston, where we're gonna hear fucking Jim Ross and fucking Jerry the King Lawler talking about fucking bouncing things off the parquet floor like 15 fucking times, pal. Yeah, they're bouncing it like Bill Russell on the parquet floor, fat buddy. Oh, it's like fucking Larry Bird on the parquet floor, pal.
Here's what makes no sense. Why are the commentators like appealing to the hometown crowd when the hometown crowd isn't the one watching on national television?
I don't know. I mean, just referencing it. Although it does have one of my all-time favorite WrestleMania moments, which is Pete Rose coming out and talking shit. Oh, God. But
Pete Rose, the only celebrity that really deserves to be in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Yes, absolutely. 100%.
But this show opens with the amazing, outstanding, stupendous 15-team battle royal to determine the number one contender.
And you want to talk about chaos, man.
The
show starts. It starts with LOD and Sonny, and Sonny looks appropriately ridiculous, but dude. Also sexy. Yep. Very, very, very hot.
I definitely had to go and fucking take a cold shower.
And then it cuts to James E. Cornette having a conversation with Sparky Plug Bob Holly. And
he's one of the new rockers or something.
No, the new Midnight Express.
Yes.
And then fucking the dude the Bart Gunn. And then the bell rings, and then just everybody rushes the ring. I had no clue what the hell was happening.
I can imagine that to like start a show to get the crowd like hyped, like just get that like match having LOD come back would like get the crowd to pop, and having Sonny come in and then just have a little chaos. But Jesus Christ, dude, it does not exactly translate well to TV.
I mean, because like half of the competitors are eliminated by people either not in the match or that have already been eliminated from the match,
or you never saw happen.
Exactly.
Oh wait,
there were only two teams that mattered, and it just so happened that those two teams made it to the end. Had a a moderately okay 1 minute long conflict, and then they both got eliminated by the same time, and the crowd popped, and is a pretty horrible opener, really. 1.25.
I want to point out one thing. One stable was in here twice.
Oh yes,
there were two
of them,
teams,
Nation and Los Boricuas.
There were two teams from the Boricuas and the Nation, which was honestly kind of interesting. Like, could have been interesting, right?
Yeah, if they would have explored it and like given them room to breathe.
I hate to do it, but I'm gonna agree with you because I'm gonna give the match a 1, and I'm gonna give Sonny that extra quarter star because every time I see her looking like that, I get a little crazy in my shorts. 1.
Solid 1.
Solid 1. It gives me a solid 1 too.
So if we take our scores and subtract them all, start with a 1.25, subtract Isaac's, you get a
0.
0. You subtract mine, you get a -1, and we still don't equal Meltzer's rating.
Wow, he hated this.
Meltzer gave it a -1.5.
Well, I'm drinking with Shane. A -1.5.
Yes, that is how we're starting off this Wrestlemania.
It gets better, folks.
Does it?
Yeah.
Well,
Main event's fucking a great match.
so from here, we go to Taka Michinoku versus Aquila for the WWF Light Heavyweight Championship.
This was fucking pretty exciting.
This was as mid as it could be, and that sucks.
It was pretty exciting. There was a lot
No,
of
it was
flying,
no.
There was a lot of jumping. There was a lot of jokes about Japanese people and
Yeah, it was a WrestleMania title match, and somebody got a fucking jobber entrance. I'm stoked. Aguila, I'm glad.
Have you watched WrestleMania 1? Everybody had a jobber entrance.
You stop it. You stop it.
That was 1924, though.
Yeah. I mean, again, I'm glad they put it on the show. I mean, they could have just not been on the show, and arguably, with the time that they were given, it probably shouldn't have been. But again, I'm stoked it was there. I mean, and they worked hard, but again, there was no storyline, there was no stakes. It was people just kind of diving to dive, and this is the point where WCW really steps out in front of WWE and goes, cruiserweights are our fucking, you know what I mean?
And you can see them trying somehow to recreate that with no success because they don't give a shit at all.
Well,
they don't give it a shit, but they don't give a shit in a much different way than WCW. Whereas WCW was like, fuck, we need to fill up this first hour and a half of the pay-per-view. Do whatever you want. We don't give a shit. Whereas WWE's like, we don't give a shit, but we're going to try and get people to like it. So you have 10 minutes or 8 minutes, do whatever. We don't give a shit about you.
You know how little WCW gave a shit about the cruiserweights? It took 2 years for the cruiserweight representation in the NWO.
But I mean, it was perfect because them not giving a shit about it was the thing that made it good.
Yeah, no, the first portion of the shows are always usually the best and really, really good omens for the rest of the show, just for you to get let down. But yeah, I mean, these dudes worked hard. It just, the odds were ever against them. I don't feel right giving it anything less than a 2. But it really is.
Sure, it was an okay match. It was exciting. There was it felt different from anything else in the show.
Sure.
Was it great? No. Was it something that I would want to watch again? Probably not. But if I watched 14 again, I wouldn't skip past it. 2. Yeah, 2. I agree. And again, oh my god.
Fuck it. I'll make it a 3-way. 2.
Meltzer?
Well, we are safe from a clusterfuck.
Thank God.
0.5.
What?
And this is the kind of shit he likes, too.
I am not kidding when I said this very well could be Meltzer's lowest rated Mania.
Dude, he didn't get free tickets or something, and he was pissed.
Boys, I'm going to be honest. I haven't done this in a while, but I think I got to go take a, little
constitutional.
Yep. So you guys talk about the third match, which is
all right. Back to the January 6th hearings.
No, we're supposed to be talking about Triple H versus Owen Hart, European Championship.
The European Championship with China handcuffed to Sergeant Slaughter. Yeah. It was fun. No, we'll fucking wait for Shane, dude. Shane's our expert on this. What are you smoking, bud?
Tonight I am smoking for our American viewers, a Joya Cabinetta.
Oh yeah, nice. That's a nice little smoke.
Yeah.
Light, not too crazy.
One of my favorites. You know, it's a
Uh,
good go-to. It goes well with this pineapple beer.
All right. You got not a new shop, but a shop under new ownership nearby.
Yeah.
Is it changing? Is it changing its name? What's its name now?
The current name is Leesburg Cigar and Pipe.
Is it going to change its name
The word on the street is yes, it will.
to Leesburg?
No, to Backology.
Leesburg, though. Is that the deal?
I don't know.
Huh.
I don't know
That's
what's
pretty
going to happen
cool.
with there.
How
I know-
far is that from your house?
About 20 minutes. I pass it every day.
Dude, that's so sweet. And fucking our buddies working there running it.
Yeah, you got good old Yosti there.
That's so funny.
He's
Dude,
got some
having
cleaning to do.
a tobaccology 20 minutes from your house is fucking dangerous, bro.
Yeah. Very
Oh,
dangerous.
man. Who's Facebook user? Who's laughing about the pineapple beer?
This just in, folks, real quick. As of 28 minutes ago, the King of Clubs, which is a concert venue 5 minutes away from my house, announced a new concert. Fozzy Save the World Tour, Thursday, September 8th.
Hey, Fozzy played the Tally Ho in Leesburg.
Man,
Stacy Sparkles Rowan.
Ooh, DDJs, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Hey, Stacy, what's up?
hello, Stacy.
Are you gonna go see Foz?
No, absolutely.
Come on, really? How much is a ticket?
I don't too much.
How much is a ticket?
Probably 22 to $25.
So if I pay for you and Wade's ticket and bought you 2 beers each, would you go?
Yeah, what do you?
Well, I don't know, dude. You're like, you seem like repulsed by the idea, so I'm like, shit, dude, he doesn't want to go.
Well, yeah, I mean, but like, if you paid for my, I mean, yeah, fuck it, I'll go for free.
Okay, Dozer said he would do that, so.
God damn it! You know I'm the actual Jew when it comes to opening my wallet.
Yeah, that's right, dude. That's true. Oh shit! So the next match we had Hunter Hearst Helmsley versus Owen Hart with China handcuffed to Sergeant Slaughter, and this match was fucking great. This was a lot of fun.
Greatest night of Sergeant Slaughter's life.
Dude,
Yeah,
I would've
it was strange. It was definitely the best worked match of the night up till. I mean, I would say probably of the entire night, to be honest. Just overall work rate. It was clean. Everything they did had purpose. I wasn't a huge fan of how big a plot point Sergeant Slaughter was. But obviously, he was handcuffed to China, whatever.
Him and Triple H, it was like a year of DX and Sergeant Slaughter.
Oh, no, sure. I mean, again, it was
weird.
just, it felt like it took away from the match. But Owen was great. Yeah, I mean, it was just a really, really good match, and I would watch it again. I would say it was a 3.5.
It was solid. It was definitely a solid match. I do think that the Sergeant Slaughter stuff did take away from it a little bit. China kind of sucks. I don't know. I mean, I guess DX has to win dirty, but it just a solid 3 from me.
I haven't rated it yet. I think I will go 3.25. I'll split the diff. But luckily, we don't have to drink. Well, Isaac does.
Oh, you gave it a 3?
Meltzer gave it a 3. He enjoyed it.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, she was. I liked her, the kind of cray she was. I can't wait till Orton comes back, dude. Bro KO. Great
One of the
stuff.
highest things on Raw.
So good. So good. I would fucking love to get fucking stoned with Randy Orton and fucking Matt Riddle. God damn.
Dude, you just get RKO'd repeatedly wherever, like if you were by a pool, they would just be like, dude, you got to get up again, and then you would just get RKO'd into the pool.
Sweet, dude. Thinking about it, I would love to just get high.
That's it.
Yeah, that'd be
Well,
really sweet.
That brings us to a mixed tag match
Oh my god, this is
where we have Sable and Mock Marrow, friend of the show, taking on Goldust and Luna.
goddamn, dude. Luna was just chronically underused. Like what?
No. She
fucking
was
waste
chronically
of
ahead of her time.
What a waste
No,
of talent.
100%.
What a waste of pure talent. Sable, she has really nice tits.
She was there.
Mark Marrow and Goldust were entertaining. Marrow is, he gets a lot of shit. He gets a lot of crap, but he was a great character. Like he did good work.
He knew what to do. He just didn't have the best character.
But he played it well, and like he was believable, and like I don't know. I remember Marrow back then being a badass and thinking he was a badass, and they put on a good match. Goldust, just man, you look at him at this point. I mean, it wasn't as bad as his fucking TNA run, but he looks like shit, just dog shit.
Yeah. I'm sad when I was initially watching during this time because I was not old enough to truly appreciate the character that was Goldust. But
the artist was a weird fucking thing. It was just a really weird, like the him and Luna thing. Like it was weird, but it was also funny because like they're just getting the shit booed out of them because they're weird.
Yeah, no. I mentioned that when I was watching it earlier. I mean, the heel face dynamic in this match made like no sense. Like Luna was mean to Sable, yes. Like that happened. We'll get that out of the way. She beat her up or whatever, and yada yada. But like Mark Marrow is like outwardly like verbally abusive towards Sable and like strongly hints at being physically abusive and like
oh my god,
the people
it was
are
like
just,
Daniel Bryan and AJ Lee shit.
Yeah, like like and then the crowd is just booing Sable and
or booing Luna and fucking Goldust.
Luna and
because Goldust is because they're weird.
Yeah,
they're
I mean, and like it's
Well,
very clearly heel versus heel, but I
very funny stuff.
It's the mid 90s. I think it was still okay to beat women. I don't know. It was a weird time back then.
Oh, it's still okay. You just have to be a cop. That's it. It's a protective.
And on that incredible bombshell, we have been canceled.
Yeah, fuck that. Who's canceling us, man? We're self-broadcasting, self-publishing. So are we giving this thing?
I was just gonna say Sable's dog shit.
She does the Sable bomb looks.
Sable bomb looks very good, but how much of that is Luna?
98%.
Exactly. Yeah, this was, I don't know. I mean, they all worked. You could all tell that they wanted to make it good, and it was better for that. But
it was better than the opening match.
2 stars for the match, half a star for Sable's titties.
Yeah, and Luna's ass is always incredible too.
1.5.
1.75.
Wow, I'm the highest. Woo!
That's not true at all, bitch.
Well, actually, no. I'm not the highest. Meltzer gave it a 3.
What the fuck is wrong with that dude?
Dude was on crack this night. That brings us to the Intercontinental title match.
Listen, I smoked crack before. It doesn't make you that stupid.
Where we have The Rock taking on the world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock.
Dude. I could watch these two have fucking matches on fucking every pay-per-view. They're great together. They have great chemistry.
Hey Isaac, how long was this match?
It felt like it was like 8 minutes, 9 minutes. Didn't feel that long. How long was it?
4 minutes and 49 seconds.
Really? Wow. It did not feel that short to me.
I don't. The thing is that I don't know what you're judging it as, because like the work that they did in ring was super fun. I loved Ken Shamrock finally getting his comeuppance. I loved what they did with Farouk, where he finally turns and you just he
It was
turns away from the
fun.
Rock. But then you have all the bullshit fucky, like Ken Shamrock just won't stop and he's going too crazy, and then it's a DQ. So who knows when the bell actually ended, and in
That shit,
like
the him snapping and getting the shit reversed was stupid, absolutely. But the work they did in ring and all that shit, like I love their chemistry, man. I love the chemistry of Rock and Shamrock together. I think that they put on great matches. I think they worked really well together. Personally, I like when Ken Shamrock snaps and just fucking goes crazy. I just don't think that should have resulted in him losing his title or whatever.
no, I mean
But you got to see like one of the early versions of the most electrifying move in all of sports entertainment. I mean, was it the best match of the night? No, but it was entertaining as hell for sure. One of the more entertaining segments so far, if not the most entertaining segment of the night so far. And for
Well,
that,
yes,
but they
I'll give
fucked
it a
up
2.5.
yeah, they fucked up the finish so bad. The most I can give it is a 2.25.
Okay, so we're not that far off. We're not that far off.
Mid 2.5. Want to play Guess the Meltzer?
He did not like this.
1.5.
-1.
Shane has it.
Oh, I'll drink because I guess Meltzer's rating.
I'm drinking for agreeing with Dozer.
That brings us to our moment of odd relevancy for tonight, where we are actually with the times, as the New Age Outlaws had a dumpster match against Cactus Jack and Chainsaw Charlie.
This shit was
This
fun,
is the
dude.
most entertaining.
You're right. Now
up till the night.
Now
Dude,
see that you are right.
It's
now
so,
the
dude,
entertainment.
this
level
match was
started.
fucked, man. It was so fucked.
It
There
was
was so much
stupid.
There was so much dumb shit in like 12 minutes. You had Foley taken the cartwheel bump into the dumpster and then just shit canning himself on his head. You had the incredibly stupid ladder bump like from the ring. Dude, that was so dumb. It was so
dumb. Yeah, but like, dude, Chainsaw Charlie, like fucking Funk, dude, you gotta love the way he sells. Like him taking that hit and just stumbling backwards, like just that fucking Funk stumble into the ladder to knock it over, like was just great.
I really miss backstage brawling. Like that was one thing I really thought. I was like, man, I miss it when they would just wander back and then just start hitting each other with pans.
And how funny was it that
sucks
like
to watch though in arena?
No,
but
fuck them.
How funny was it though to watch fucking like the badass Billy Gunn have to pretend to like roll off the flat forklift because he lowered it just a little, because it's like, yeah, it doesn't, forklifts don't tilt because that would defeat the purpose. And like, great, but it was a great finish, and like they finished in the back in a different dumpster, which is like something you wouldn't really expect and didn't really expect. And I don't know, dude, after like
it was such a breath of fresh air.
And going from like the first match where they had like like the big moment of them getting thrown off the stage in the dumpster, which was awesome, to like have this be like like their comeback from that was it was fucking great.
Probably the second most clipped match of this WrestleMania.
Yeah, I fuck, man, it doesn't deserve this rating, but I'm going to give it to it anyway because I would love to watch this again and again. It's going to go 4.
Get out of my head!
Because I could just keep
also thinking 4.
Shut up! I could just keep watching it over and over again because it's so ridiculous and so fun. And Foley, that fucking bump, dude, Jesus Christ! Because you send that message, be like, Foley, that bump, and he's like, Jesus Christ, and I'm like, yeah, dude, what the fuck?
He's on the apron and then just does a full like front flip directly into like his hip on the side of the dumpster, and then again just shit cans himself directly onto his head.
I mean, crazy. Just like the dumbest Foley bump.
But like I said, I don't even think that was the dumbest one. I really think the dumbest one is the ladder in the ring where they fall off and through the lip. I mean, there's no clearance there. I mean,
crazy. Yeah, if you hit that edge, you're done.
yeah,
Like
no.
if you don't have that ladder,
knocking yourself out, you probably broke your neck. I mean,
or you could crack your skull open, like any
Yeah.
number of things.
Okay.
Yeah, the idea of like getting that ladder placed like a couple inches too far to the one side is crazy. But yeah, what a great match. What did Meltzer rate it?
Well, we're currently at a 3-way. Are we in danger of a clusterfuck?
No, because he hates everything.
He gave this match 3.25.
Just one sippy poo.
I mean, honestly, I feel like that's
He's right.
Yeah.
He's right, but fuck, man, my rating's gonna still 4, and I stand by that. It's like that rating I gave to that fucking Mick Foley Abdullah the Butcher match on that goddamn Crockett Cup shit, dude, because it was just so ridiculous. It's like, all right,
That made no fucking sense.
yeah, but I was totally with it, man. I was like the one thing I was with that whole fucking show.
That brings us to The Undertaker versus That's Gotta Be Kane.
In probably the Undertaker's best WrestleMania match up to this point.
Probably the best match of his career up till this point, dude.
Jesus
I like this match more than that Hell in a Cell match versus HBK, honestly.
I don't know if I go that far, but it was a good match. It was a great big man match.
It's in the first half before they hit that never-ending rest hold in the middle. It is amazing to see how athletic Kane is at this point. The way he nimbly hops up to that top rope and does like the flying clubbing forearm thing. And then the one point where they do like the luchador, like cruiserweight thing where Taker jumps on top of Kane's shoulders and he kind of tries to hit him with like the fuck buster and it doesn't work. But like for two dudes that size.
And they also did that fucking table spot, right?
That was the second half though. Like, in the second half got way more brutal and a lot of like weapons and things. And Taker does just the splash because I forgot that happened in this. And I was looking at him, I was like, those fucking announce tables are way too close. And yo, dude, and then he just like crashes through, and it's a nasty bump. And then they just don't reset the Spanish announce table at all the rest.
They didn't do that back then.
Yeah, back then, once you broke the tables were broken.
Hugo Savinovich falls over very slowly in his chair right behind.
Dude, I love watching. Like they used to do that. There's got to be a super cut somewhere of Hugo falling over because he was the best at that.
Oh,
he sold the hell out of it.
It was so graceful, but
it also makes you like appreciate just how fucking incredible Logan Paul's fucking frog splash was, because that shit was like 20 feet almost. Like he fucking did the jump, man.
Yeah, sure.
He did the jump. But this match was fun. This was a lot of fun. Was it the best match of the night? No, but it was a fucking great fucking big man match for sure.
I didn't like the 3 tombstones at the end. I didn't mind him kicking out of one, but I wish they would have ended it at 2.
Yeah, and I
understand why they did 3. They're putting a lot of time and effort into Kane, even though he lost. They still want to keep him strong, whatever. Like
Undertaker lost.
I think that him kicking out of 1 with that pop, and then just losing at 2 would have made more sense because
Kane pinned Taker though, didn't he?
No, Taker. What do you mean, Taker?
Oh, sorry, never mind.
Taker wins.
Never mind. But wait, what happened at the end then? What was the after the match?
Taker and then he just beat him up after like Paul Bearer came in the ring and then started kicking him and then he got a chair and
yeah. I mean, this is a hard one to rate for me, honestly.
I'm gonna give it a 3.5, and that's probably the best rating I've given to Taker so far in this series.
Yeah, I want to give him something decent like that. I think that's too high.
Well, if you think it's too high, then I'm definitely rating it too high. I got to change it.
3.25. 3.25. That's what I'm gonna go with. It was a good big man match. 3.5, 3.25, 3. What are the fine folks over at Wrestling Observer give this one? 1.5? Really? No
Yep.
way.
1.5 stars.
1.5. I'm gonna finish my drink from that because that's the dumbest shit ever. This
pay-per-view started off with a negative 1.5.
This is not only is it a decent a good big man match, but it's an important big man match.
I mean, it's the start
Importance
of
doesn't
work rate.
matter though.
It's the start of work rate Taker. Taker starts forming at this point.
But Meltzer didn't rate it based off that because he didn't know the future.
But it was
not a 1.5.
Man. No, not at all.
Well, you know what? That brings us to the most clipped match from this WrestleMania. Probably one of the most clipped things from any WrestleMania. And that is Shawn Michaels versus Stone Cold Steve Austin for the World Heavyweight Championship with Mike Tyson as the special outside enforcer.
Suck it. Suck it. Suck it.
And the birth of Kevin Dunn.
Suck it. Suck it. Yeah, it was pretty cool. They had the live band and the songwriter and original singer doing the entrance, which was pretty cool.
The amount of people that still think that it's Rage Against the Machine that did this song is mind-blowing.
Yeah, this was just an all-around really great match. I like how much leniency they gave them and made it feel like a New Japan match. Like, honestly, just because they were like, listen, like, this isn't going to be a DQ. Like, y'all are going to fight, whatever. Why,
thank you.
Thank you.
This show? Yo. God damn, yo. You put a smile on my face, girl. Shit.
I loved Kyoto kicking China and Triple H out, and then Austin going up and whooping Triple H's ass. And then Triple H picking up the water bottle.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. I'm sorry. I was just asking a DDJ a question, and I got a little yeah, we're all good. So Stone Cold and fucking Shawn Michaels. This is fun. This is fun. This is a lot of fun. These guys can go. Yeah. Getting those guys got before we get into the match though, can I just point out what I had brought up before? That this was the big anytime DX entered in like this era, it was Kevin Dunn just having the most fun that he's ever had in his entire life.
I don't mind it for the DX entrance.
I don't mind it for entrances.
No. I've always hated this, honestly, even since I was a little kid, because I could never tell what was actually happening like live and what was the cut. Because I'm like, what are they doing? What are they doing? And like you would get like a quarter of a second of them like walking down, and then it was like it was just
yeah, but then you had Triple H and Shawn Michaels doing the doing like the schoolboy. Oh, I'm sorry, we didn't know we were doing something bad. Like,
I got
you know,
I hated the DX entrances.
Look, up until like SmackDown versus Raw, Here Comes the Pain, or probably a 2K, some bullshit or whatever. The DX entrance effect went on like every wrestler ever created wrestler entrance. I had to have that.
I hate it. I literally
that Kevin Dunn camera cuts for my entrance.
No, man. If I was I wanted like the NWO style, even though I didn't like WCW that much. That was cool. The fucking DX entrance, not cool. NWO entrance style and their vignettes, very cool. Personal opinion. This
I don't
match,
know.
though,
I think you're honestly in the uncool section. Dozer and I both think it's cool. Therefore,
Yeah.
You're right. You're probably right.
2-1.
2-1. Does that mean I have to drink alcohol?
I guess so.
Drink like Nat is showing you his chocolate starfish. Or hot dog flavored water. I don't know which.
But
He's probably laying down.
Limp Bizkit style. But
a lot
anyway,
of fun.
yeah, you could tell how much pain Sean was in at this point. There were multiple like especially when he was just on his back, just kind of selling, and he would let his face go. You could tell that he was just in agony. He really put himself out there.
And
this is the best Stone Cold has looked since Owen Hart broke his neck.
Credit where credit's due. Shawn Michaels sold the fucking hell out of this match.
100%. No.
And this is the match.
He put Stone Cold over.
And this is the match where Undertaker famously is backstage with his hands taped up, ready to beat the fuck out of Shawn if he doesn't do the job. And yeah, he did it. And I mean, again, credit where credit's due. Like, for being, I think the biggest disappointment in all of this match was, at least at the time, and maybe not so much now because I don't really give a shit, but at the time was the lack of any involvement from Mike Tyson other than the count. The punch at the end was great, like the interaction there. Shawn Michaels apparently was really pissed off after that because he thought it was going to be his last match. And they had asked him if they had wanted to do the shirt bit over his face, and he was like, "No, that's disrespectful." But no one told Mike Tyson that.
Well, what are they going to do?
Well, he almost
did tell Mike Tyson no.
He almost like Shawn Michaels apparently almost like bust into the fucking like media scrum after to confront him. Which
that would have went over well.
Oh my god, that would have been the most entertaining thing ever and would have been great. But yeah,
that's like thinking Seth Rollins really wants to fight Matt Riddle.
Yeah, it's not like Goldberg.
Yeah, I mean,
but yeah, this match was fucking a great main event. A great main event for Wrestlemania.
Yeah, I mean, it did what it needed to. It was a real WrestleMania spectacle. There was nothing, really bad about it. It wasn't the best match I've ever seen, but it was definitely the best match of the night. And for that, it's a 4.25.
4.25.
Historical significance got me by the balls here, so 4.25. I'm going for the three-way.
What does Meltzer rate it?
We're safe from a clusterfuck, don't worry. 3.25 for Meltzer.
What? What?
I opened up these star ratings and just kind of went, what was Meltzer smoking?
He was just, dude, he must have like tried to get some pussy that night and got turned down or tried, something.
Wouldn't it be funny as fuck if we actually took the time, looked at all of Meltzer's ratings and found out that Boston is the reverse Tokyo Dome? It's a 3-star match. Would have been a 1 in Boston. 5-star in the Tokyo Dome.
How's the beer, Dozer?
This beer is pretty damn good. I really enjoy this pineapple whip.
Whip.
I also love Dole Whip.
Whip.
And if you want the best treat in Disney, you got to find when they have it. It is Dole Whip, which is their pineapple self-serve with a splash of overproof rum on top.
Oh, you can get the alcohol there?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. You think Disney, if Florida ever legalizes, will have a section for the weed, bro?
Oh, hell no.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
No, there's plenty of sections for that.
That is Florida, right? But we can't say it there.
Well, it's not Florida, it's Disney.
Disney's its own country.
Not anymore. Didn't they rescind that?
Oh, not till June of next year, and that's assuming they can figure out all the legal ramifications.
And hopefully by that time, DeSantis will be well on his way to his presidential run.
And on that incredibly bad bombshell, what are we doing
I'm
next
Dozer.
week? That's Shane.
That's Isaac.
I'm John.
We're
Ralph.
gonna just talk.
Yeah, what are we doing next week? I think we're doing a little bit of a round table action next week.
Yeah, talk. Okay, goodbye.
We love. Oh yeah, I'll do this thing real quick. Are you gonna do this thing? Or
I'm doing this thing. God damn it, I just got to get there. Thank you for listening to this edition of Such Good Shoot. If you are on YouTube, please remember to like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon. Or subscribe to us on your favorite audio catcher.
Hey Isaac, this is William Hung. I heard you're about to have a violent pro wrestling match with Nick Gage and you feel nervous about it. So stay strong and give it your all and have no regrets. I don't know Hulk Hogan's song, but here is another song for you. And just do it! Be what you want to be, do what you want to do, be true yourself, and just do